This is a story about one of the happier moments in my childhood. Growing up, I didn't have very many friends, and I spent a lot of time at home alone after school. I remember I would sneak out of the house and go hang out with a friend from across the street or various other few friends that I had, which was very rare. I remember one specific day after school, I heard a knock on the bedroom window at the very rear of the house, which I thought was extremely strange.
Lay your ass down.
I went to the back of the house to see who it was, and it was my uncle. And I opened the window and asked him what he wanted. And he told me, "I'm here to sneak you out. We're going to go to the lake and have a fun day." I was a little nervous, afraid that I was going to get in trouble because I wasn't even supposed to leave the house, wasn't supposed to even open the door for anyone. The reason this made me so nervous was most of my little escapades were just across the street or down the block. The lake was a good 20 minutes away. After talking me into it, telling me that I would be okay, I decided to go. So we grabbed a few things and headed off to the lake. We got there. It was early morning. I'd say maybe 10, 11 o'clock. And we decided to just go for a swim, only I didn't know how to swim. I'd taken a Nerf football that my stepdad had bought for me, and we were throwing that back and forth. My uncle out in the lake, and me up on the shore, close to the shore in the water. My uncle decided that he was going to try and test my courage of swimming by pretending to drown and asking me to come save him. I didn't have the courage. He yelled for me to grab the inner tube and just use that to swim out to him, but I'd had really bad past experiences with water and near drowning, so I wasn't able to make the trip to save him. And that makes it sound like he died, but he didn't. He saw how scared I was and swam back to the shore, and we goofed off for about another hour or so, and he decided, to keep me from getting in trouble, he'd better get me back home. I was nervous because I was afraid that my parents might be there when I got back, but they weren't. Everything was good. Um, I had a blast. It was really fun. But I guess it was about a week later. about a week later, my stepdad just out of the blue asked me if I wanted to go out in the yard and throw the football. And I'm like, sure. It was kind of rare thing of him to say anything like that. So I went to my room to look for my football. I couldn't find it. And I remembered the last place I saw it was at the lake. And I realized that I left it there next to the tree, and I panicked. Luckily, I wasted enough time looking for my football that my stepdad kind of forgot that he wanted to play. So I got out of having to ruin a really good experience with my uncle.